the migration debate playing out across Europe has taken another turn. Spain says it will take in a woman who was discovered stranded in the Mediterranean and the bodies of another woman and a young child found nearby. The following video shows the rescue of the survivor. They were picked up by sea rescue charity Proactiva Open Arms. It accuses the Libyan Coast Guard of abandoning them and criticized Italy for shutting its ports. In response, Italy's interior minister claimed the charity had lied about the circumstances in which they found the migrants at sea and denied any suggestion it had blocked the boat. Well, joining me now for more on this is our correspondent, Alistair Sanford. Alistair, again, another complicated story unfolding here. Can you walk us through what's just happened?
Yes, Tessa, there are disputed accounts on all sides on this, from the Italian and Libyan authorities on the one hand and the NGO on the other. Proactiva Open Arms is a UN-approved NGO originating from Spain, and it rescues refugees from the Mediterranean. It accuses the Libyan Coast Guard of having abandoned this trio that it picked up in the Med. It's taken the two bodies and the survivor, a woman from Cameroon. The Libyans deny that, although they've not offered no explanation as to how that they were left in the boat. To add to the confusion, there's been a German journalist on board a Libyan vessel describing an operation in which she praised the Libyan authorities. However, it's now been suggested that that was a separate operation more than 100 kilometers away. But Italy's government has seized on that. The hard-right Interior Minister Matteo Salvini has accused the NGO of lying and of squalid propaganda. It says it found no such people in the Med at all. And it denies blocking the boat from its ports, saying that it only refused them entry to Lampedusa for a lack of facilities. But Open Arms, they distrust the Italian government massively on this, and now they say they're heading to Spain. And the Spanish government has said that it can take this boat into Mallorca.
So clearly, the different sides have different versions of what actually happened, or different interpretations of it. So where does the EU go from here?
Well, Italy, remember, has vowed to stop the influx of migrants from the Med, and it and Malta have blocked aid groups. It's given aid to the Libyan authorities to handle rescues and take migrants back. That has provoked anger from human rights groups, including Open Arms, saying that Libya is not a safe country. The EU is a bit unwilling to point the finger at Italy. We spoke to the European Commissioner for Migration, who said that everyone must face up to their responsibilities. At the moment, the EU's anti-trafficking mission transfers migrants found at sea to Italy, but Italy is lobbying for a change in the rules on that, and its foreign ministry says it's going to ask Brussels to change the rules so that migrants no longer go automatically to Italy. Just worth noting that overall the number of migrants found at sea at the moment is way down on what it was last year, less than half and less than a quarter of the number found at sea 2 years ago, although, of course, it's still a very serious situation and people are still drowning.
All right, well, thank you for following this complicated story very closely for us, Alistair Sanford there. Now, Hungary will quit the United Nations Migration Pact before its final approval. The Hungarian government announced this on Wednesday, adding that the accord posed a, quote, threat to the world. Now, the right-wing nationalist government in Budapest has been one of the strongest opponents to the European Union's migration policy since